Okay, so what is up, everyone? It's me, Kami again. Today we're gonna go over how to get the Lament, the one of the new exotic weapons on Destiny. It's pretty cool. I've been using it for a while now. It's OP, as much as an exotic can get. I will teach you how to get it in a lot of steps. I'm not gonna give you how many because I don't know. But let's do. It kind of looks a bit like a sword. It is a sword. It's just like it looks like a great sword. It's weird because it doesn't handle like a great sword, but it's all types of awesome, and it kind of has a yellow tint that I like. So let's get to it. All right, first things first. So how you get the quest is you get a quest step to go to Banshee, and he talks to you about some memory stuff that he has. So that's how the mission starts. You have to find 3 dead exos. Now, I didn't know this until like yesterday. Yeah, I didn't know this until yesterday. You don't have to follow a specific exo. So it's just that you can find any dead exo that hasn't been activated before, because there is another triumph that you need to do, which has you collecting dead exo audio logs and stuff like that. So you don't have to do them, but I will show you where some of them are. So the first one gonna be in Cadmus Ridge. Second one's gonna be in a lost sector, perdition lost sector. All you have to do is just beat the lost sector itself, and once you are going into the final room, when you go up the stairs to the left, after you beat the boss and everything, you're gonna see a blue XO on the ground. You can get him. He could be your second one. Third XO is going to be in the E bunk, in the E5 bunker in Eventide Ruins. It's not that hard. All you have to really do is you can do the whole thing, but the room before you beat the large Hydra, the boss, lost sector, there's going to be a couple of stairs. So I mean, I'll show you anyway. You'll clearly see what I mean when I mean under the stairs. So yeah, that's gonna be your third XO. So then after you get all 3 of those, you go through that new space. So near Bray Exosite, through an office, which funny enough, you're gonna see a little miniature statue of a Banshee. You're gonna go in there. There's gonna be another room that's gonna be unlocked. Keep going, go to the right, which you will see in a bit. You just keep going through that route, and then you will eventually meet or find Clovis in his AI glory, if you want to call it that. He has a big head of an exo. After that, after you meeting him, he talks to you about stuff. Cool. Then after you have that conversation, you have to speak to him again if you haven't spoken to him before. And then he tells you, hey, I do know about this blade, so I will give you the blade if you do some things for me. Cool. So next up, he asks you to kill like 100 Vex with swords and Minotaurs, Hydras, and Cyclops. Easy stuff. All you have to do is just go around the map. Next up, it's going to be the Exo Challenge, which is I'm gonna show it on the screen right now. It's like a big, Clovis Bray symbol. So you do that. After you are done with that, which is the footage I'm going to be showing on the screen. After you're done with that, it's going to ask you to do Vex, kill Vex and Europa finishers. Moving on from that one, you will meet up with a guy whose nickname is Assassin, but it's just ass and in. Great. So after that, after you get all the finishers, the next thing you're gonna do is do the glassway strike. You get your pea shooter out, and you just gotta go and pew pew at the big Bex and the Hydra and the Hydra Bex. You go pew pew pew. You're said and done. And then after that, all you have to do is just go to Banshee. Forget that you don't have space on your inventory, so you have to now make space because you can't have the blades in your power weapon slot. So you have to waste time, like me. So after that, now you get the broken blade, which does nothing still, but you'll see in a moment. So now you head on to the Eventide ruins, and in there you're gonna head into bunker E5, which is another loss. You already went there before to get the Dead XO that I mentioned previously. And after you do that, you now have access to the Reforging the Past quest, which essentially means that you have to go back into Clovis Bray, but now it's going to be a whole quest. And it's actually one of the cooler quests, if my opinions mean anything, because you get to ride a tank. I don't know, it's very cool. Like, I actually like the way they did this. Clovis Bray is just being a massive C word in the back, just telling you, hey, you need to protect me because I'm special. And I hate him. I hate Clovis Bray, but somehow he seems more comical this time around. So yeah, you basically get going with the mission's pretty straightforward. You have to go save Clovis. He's gonna tell you, hey, get a tank, ram some Fallen and Vex that are trying to get into my thing. What is cool about this quest is that there is a lot of Vex. Like it's the whole battlefield of Vex, and you're just there, just ramming them with your, OP tank. It's like the coolest thing ever, and it's really fun. That's why I kind of like this interaction with like one enemy on the field and making it look like a war, especially since you're in a tank. So yeah, you basically go, hunting for Vex, even though you're not really going for hunting in this scenario because Wrathborn hunts. But yeah, after you're done with that, you're gonna have to keep going into Bray Exoscience, and like I said before, you're gonna go through that same pathway to go see Clovis. Now you are going to see some of the security frames. They're gonna be there, so you have to let them go, and they'll help you out along the way. So, which is good because you're gonna need the help. And as you do all that, obviously Clovis Bray is gonna be talking to you. Hey, I didn't want to help you before because I didn't fucking know you. So now he's gonna be like, oh, okay, well, now we're gonna forge the blade because I don't want to die. And after that, you go get to meet him again. So you go into this pedestal, tries to do that. While he does that, it's zombies wave of enemies. Then after that, you fucking wreck them. You get that blade, bro, and you just start. Now the blade itself is pretty cool. Like, I actually like it. It has a cool animation when you rev it up and you press right click. I like that rev up animation, and it does a lot of damage. It ignores the shield, so it just goes for that red damage or that yellow damage, whatever enemy you're fighting, and it just goes to town, dude. And if you rev that up, it just does double the damage. It's just like it goes like a train, dude. Yeah. So after that, yeah, you just keep going on. Like, you just pow 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 pow. It's amazing, dude. Like, I love just. That blade is just so cool. It sounds like a Fallout weapon, like one of those sledgehammers, like Super Sledge, but cooler. Like, it just, I don't know. There's something cool about it. It sounds like a chainsaw. That's what it is. There we go. That was the word I was looking for. So yeah, it sounds like a chainsaw. It does a lot of damage to the Vex with legs, which I hate. Fuck the yeah. I hate Vex with legs. It is a bit weird on the hit detection because I see it a little bit, like when I'm hitting the big guys, the Minotaurs. It's very odd, but it does the job, dude. It's such a good weapon. After you get rid of those two, the two big Minotaurs, it will be the last of them. Clovis Bray will not thank you because he's a fucking asshole. You finish the mission. Yeah, you get sent back to the tower, and then another quest line is going to be speak to Banshee 44. And after you go speak to him, he's going to have this funny little dialogue, which that did it. I can see a bit clearer now. The thing, the big exo head, it's me. And I'm it. Both of us. Clovis Bray. Well, that's certainly something. Yeah, you're just another copy of. That's great, dude. That's amazing. So you're like the embodiment of an asshole. I don't feel like the old man, but it's coming into focus more. Like, it makes sense now why the little bubble head looked like Banshee. I know now I used that sword to repel a takeover by the Vex during the Golden Age. Looks like you've done something similar. No need to hand her over, it's yours now. Thanks for protecting, well, me. I think I'll be making a trip over there at some point, visit my giant self, learn more about who I was. I will tell you right now, dude, you don't want to do that. You were an asshole and like the worst person ever, but it's your life, bro. Don't have me tell you what. I've got questions and it sounds like hopefully I've got nothing left to answer for. You're gonna have a lot to answer for, my guy. Your other self, dude, like you're gonna. Anyway, that's pretty much it. My closing thoughts really are, this is an amazing quest. I loved the hell out of it. You know, see you guys later. That's pretty much it. Clovis Bray's an asshole. That's all I really gotta say.